What's going on, everybody? Holden here, back on the Care channel, and today we're going to be taking on the Red Zone, the Ultimate Red Zone. We're going to be fighting General Rildo in the GT edition, and of course, once again, we're going to be facing him off with the best unit in the game, TEQ Buu. My GOAT, who has 2 dupes. I don't really know if I've shown off my TEQ Buu's build in a video yet. This is what he looks like. I'm probably going to end up replacing this with a defense equip by the end of our runs. I might actually do it right after this run. Yeah, he has Link level 10s. And I did try to go for mostly additional with the dodge being thrown on via an equip. I would definitely not recommend giving him any crit at all. Actually, I would just recommend going full dodge with additional being, well, going additional, full additional, and then going full dodge with the rest of it. But, I mean, hey, mistakes were made. It's fine. He's still going to wreck house. Today we're facing, again, General Rildo. He is int, AGL, then tech. The biggest thing we need to look out for is the lock. And then the second biggest thing we need to look out for is defense debuffing. Now, the reason why the defense debuffing is scary, it's actually not because of TEQ Buu. Because if you know about TEQ Buu, you know that he doesn't have defense. He's basically just a bunch of damage reduction. The only time he gets defense is whenever he goes into Super Buu. But the thing about defense debuffs from bosses, you know, whenever bosses lower your defense, is that those debuffs do not actually affect the super attack effect stacks as much as they would a start of turn defense buff from a passive. This Buu doesn't have any defense. Super Buu doesn't have defense in his passive, so that's not getting debuffed. His defense all comes from his super attack. So the defense that we will see getting lowered is actually just all going to be from like links and stuff like that. It won't actually affect his tanking that much, so we don't need to worry about the defense debuffing for him. The units we need to worry about the debuff on is stuff like, I was going to say Rildo, stuff like Buu tanks. We definitely are going to need to worry about it for 17, not because it lowers the start turn defense, but because 17 could easily get caught. So I guess it's not really us worrying about the debuff for 17's case. It's more so just 17 getting caught by TEQ Rildo, right? But then another one would be this guy. This guy would get shredded if he gets hit by that. So yeah, there's a bunch of things that we need to look out for. However, once we make it to TEQ Rildo, we'll be smooth sailing. But it's getting to TEQ Rildo that's the problem. And then once we make it to once we get it to AGL Rildo, we'll be okay. Because, I mean, we have 3 tech units and they will all wall Rildo. But if you know, for example, if this guy gets locked slot 1 or this guy gets locked slot 1, then we're going to be in trouble. Once we get to TEQ Rildo, this guy should be good now. Obviously, I've rainbowed him after my summons have been over. I don't really know when this video is going to be going up because I have a bunch of videos backlogged that I really need to work on. I probably will be working on more of them tonight. I wanted to release one every day, but I can't do that while I have a job. I've come to accept that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be looking at here, is just routinely releasing videos, a couple of videos every week, hopefully, maybe every other day if I can manage it. I don't know. But yeah, so I do have him done. He's rainbowed. This is his setup. He should be okay, but if he gets locked slot 1 in phase 2, then it might be a little bit scary. Anyways, let's walk in here. I'm gonna try for the no item run as always, and if it doesn't work, then oh well. I do think it's possible. I think you could no item every red zone stage with double TEQ Buu. I don't think I could, because I think the way that you'd have to do it for Broly is you'd have to have AGL Cell, and you'd have to have AGL Cell go into his active turn 1 against the AoE Broly. And I think that's really hard to do. I definitely can't do it because I don't even own AGL Cell, much less have him rainbowed, which is what I think you're going to need to have. But I do think you could one turn the STR AoE Broly phase with AGL Cell, and if not that, you kill him on a second turn. And then I think after that, you'd probably be able to manage beating AGL Broly. So I think you can no item every single one, even Omega. Omega's not that bad. It's Broly that's scary, but I think you could do it. It just takes a lot of luck. But anyway, enough about me raining. Let's hop in here and let's give it a shot. Let's see what we got cooking here. So our rotations are not the worst, but they could be better. Let's see who he locks. 570k HP. That's a good amount. Okay, he's immune to everything. Okay, he didn't lock. Okay. How do I want to do this? So I think I have to do this. We definitely need him to get off his 18p. Because he needs to stack 164k defense. Because as you can see, originally he had 170k whenever I first checked, but it dropped down because we're losing shocking speed, which gives 5% defense. We'll go for this. We're about to get cooked here. That's okay though. It's not gonna be too bad. Does he need it? He needs the super actually. Yeah. So let's go for this. Let's see what happens. Best case scenario. It probably won't look like it, especially if this guy ends up doing like multiple supers and like crits and stuff. Because I did give him full crit, shouldn't have done it. Should have gave him full dodge for these runs, but I mean, I'm not just gonna be using this guy for these runs. Okay, luckily he did an additional and he didn't crit, so that's great. We don't want him to do additional because we don't want him to do any damage. Let's see, 90k. That's a lot. That's what I would expect, honestly. For those wondering how that would go in the Omega fight, it wouldn't be as bad because with Omega, you can actually debuff and seal him. So you don't need to worry about TEQ Buu taking those normals. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Alright, that's more than I wanted, actually. Okay. Let's see, what do we got cooking here? Yeah, no, I know how his guard works, but... So just, yeah, it's just on super that it gets it. I did go full dodge. Alright, let's do this. Do this. I figured the int phase would be the hardest one. I was pretty certain that that would be the case. Yeah, we didn't dodge, yeah. Okay, I think this is a dead run. That's fine. Dodged us. Okay, now we've dodged, so we're fine. Okay, no super, and I don't think we can manage it. No. Not with this. We need to have like Fizz Fabu or something. Yeah, no, we're dead. Okay. We gave it a go. Let's I think I'm gonna do one more attempt. And then I'll stop. Yeah, oh, we got a Rainbow TEQ Buu. I don't want to use that, actually. I'll use Nova's. Shout out to Nova. So we'll do one more run. Let me see. Maybe I Fizz Fabu would be good until like literally the rest of the fight. Yeah. Maybe we do need to kill Rildo immediately. I don't know. Also, I'm not using Fizz Cell because he's only 55. So even if he wasn't all 10s, he wouldn't have enough defense. Don't overrate his defense. You don't want to overrate his defense. It's not as good as people think. Let's hop in. We're gonna use items this time. Oh shit! Looks like we need to. Actually, we might just be dead. Actually, because we got double TEQ Buu. That's not good. Did he lock? He didn't lock. Okay. This is SGR Coolers OS2. What the fuck? This is Nova's, right? Yeah. So we got like 130k defense. If we used an 8er here. Now he'd be at, what is that, still 100k plus? Okay. I think I need to put int Buu in the first slot, huh? Yeah, I do. Okay. I think we need to heal. Yeah. We'll pop the 8er here. Again, it is possible to no item this. It's just bad RNG. Getting both TEQ Buus is just horrible luck. That is like the worst possible scenario. The best scenario is to get TEQ Buu in the second turn and the other one to be in the 7th slot. That's like what you want to go for. We dodged the normal but not the super. Yeah, we didn't dodge the super. Oof. I think we're dead. Even still. TEQ Buu does have 100k plus defense, I think, on this turn though. With damage reduction, but I don't think it's enough. We'll see. I think he only needs to take 2 attacks. But he doesn't have any links active either. No, it's 3. Yeah, we're dead. No, we're alive. Okay. So the defense was what we needed. See, now, we could have replicated that turn, like popping off this item, if we had another 50% support for defense, like another one of these live, but we didn't. Again, that's another like example of just like being screwed over by rotations, and just me not owning like the proper support units for this fight. For example, the 50% support tech cell, that guy would do great in this event, but I just don't have him. So like I don't have lots of those 50% support units. So ST is so good. Let's see. How do I want to? Can I get his super actually? I'll go this. That's enough. Yeah. Okay. We'll do this, and we'll do that, and we'll be okay. As long as we don't get supered here. Yeah, we're fine. All right. Cool. Jinimbu not dodging, huh? Nice. That's clutch. Love to see that. Again, once we get to the AGL phase, if we make it to the AGL phase, then it's fine. You know, like that. Then we're gonna be smooth sailing. You know, it's just making it there that's the problem. Because like you can't really, there's really no good extreme fizz units that can stay in the long game for this fight. Because the final phase isn't also in. Are we dead? Yeah, we died. Yeah, it just, I mean, that's what happens, man. Rildo's tough. I don't really think I'll go back for Rildo. I might keep doing attempts at him. I do think it's possible. Like, I think it's very easy. Like, it's a very easy no item. It's just, like, a matter of, like, getting the right units. I'll probably showcase this off. Like, I'm sure we're going to beat an even harder fight later on. That'll prove that this isn't really, like, a issue on TEQ Buu's part. It's more so just, like, the circumstance of getting the right rotations. Because you definitely can't, TEQ Buu definitely can't handle this first int phase. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna BS you on that. Like, he can't do that. My goat can't handle it, unfortunately. He would be able to handle Sin, obviously, because again, you can stun him, you can seal him, you can debuff him. There's many ways to shut down Sin in that first phase. So that, and because he's int and he has 31 million HP, the reason why it's so much easier to do Sin in this instance for the first fight is because if you shut down the Shadow Dragon army, then no unit on the team can really kill that enemy. So, like, for example, I'm not gonna hop back into the event, but I'm just gonna show you something. So let's go to this team, right? This is what TEQ Buu's leader skill covers, right? I don't have AGL Cell. That would make Omega just like an easy no item if I ran him as like a no, okay, never mind. If I ran him as just like a filler unit, because obviously the whole point of me doing all this is to run double AGLs, double TEQ Buu. Excuse me, my brain's not working. But I'd still be able to run him as a filler unit on the team, and doing that would just make it too easy. Not because like he's so strong for every phase, but it's because he covers the typing that like this team has a problem with dealing with, which is STR. Because there's really no good AGL unit on this team who can dish out enough damage. But anyways, what I was also going to mention is that for Omega, right? This is like the only Fizz unit that will deal damage against Omega. This is like the only guy who can really hurt that Omega. He has 67% damage reduction, the first phase does. He's got like almost 100k defense, and he has 31 million HP. So it's going to take a long time to kill him. And being able to just stun lock and seal lock him, like with this guy, for example, with Boobobity, for example, with where is he at? With STR Kid Buu as another example. And then once we get to turn 3, then this guy is just going to seal him and stun lock him as well. So like once you get to that point, then the fight's really easy. The STR phase will be tough, but by the time we get to STR phase, then Super Buu is going to be out, because it's just going to take the end phase is going to take so long to die. Before, you know, that by then we're going to have Super Buu out. But yeah, so that's it for this one, really. I mean, I'm probably just going to go ahead and end the video here, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to hop into the very next phase with, again, the TEQ Buu team, and hopefully he fares better against Baby, but what do you think? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. All right, guys, so I'm not really back. I'm back, but I'm not really back. This is me from the future. I did not end up beating Rildo that day that I recorded this first attempt. However, I did end up beating him in this run, which I will be using in the same video, because obviously I want these videos to be longer, because, I mean, why wouldn't I be? I mean, more content for you guys to watch? Sure. I mean, even if it's not separated, but regardless of that, I just like my videos being longer, but, you know, I digress. I wanted to include this in one video, mainly because I don't feel like making another thumbnail. That's the main reason why, outside of what I just told you, and because I kind of need to get these videos out. And as such of me needing to get these videos out, because I'm getting really close to the download. Like right now, I'm recording this commentary on the 17th of August, and I've had this run beaten for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, maybe. It's been a while. And I just haven't gotten around to doing this because I've been so busy with work. I went on vacation. I am starting college soon. All this stuff, right? But yeah, I'm trying to get all these videos ready and done before Cooler drops, because I need to drop the Cooler video the night that it happens. So yeah, it's gonna be a little tight. Because I know I'm not gonna get all these videos out before Cooler comes out, but I want to get these videos done and ready to be released before Cooler drops. Anyway, so this is the winning run for Rildo. I don't have time to get this to do a whole commentary discussion on this winning run, because I just have too many things to do right now. But yeah, here is the run. The sound is on for the game. I guess there's that. Just know that this is a really difficult challenge for me to do, especially, again, because I don't have Cell. And because I don't have Cell, I can't really run Fizz LR Cell. Not that he's great here, but he could really help out against that first phase. But yeah, this is another one of those phases where, you know, or another phases. There's another one of those stages where TEQ Buu shows his greatness and the fact that he can nullify strike super attacks, or excuse me, unarmed super attacks. Really helpful against this first fight against an enemy who's unable to be stunned, sealed, or debuffed, which is extremely bad for Exchange Buu, like horrifically bad for Exchange Buu. But we're able to get the W anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy this run, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
本気を見せてやる。